God will provide. Find out how God provides for you in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. My mom often told me, "Don't take that tone of voice with me." I will admit I knew what she was talking about, but somehow I couldn't see how the harmonic quality of my voice had anything to do with what she was mad about. So one day I tried it. "I don't want to clean my room." "Don't take that tone of voice with me." "I don't want to clean my room." It didn't work. I gained a new understanding of what tone of voice meant, and I had the cleanest room in my neighborhood before it was all over. The nation of Israel had a few tonal problems in its history, particularly during the Exodus experience. Somehow, they had a real problem figuring this thing out. One of the first examples occurs almost immediately after the parting of the Red Sea in Exodus chapter 15, verses 22 through 26. Then Moses made Israel set out from the Red Sea, and they went into the wilderness of Shur. They went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. When they came to Marah, they could not drink the water of Marah because it was bitter. Therefore it was named Marah. And the people grumbled against Moses, saying, "What shall we drink?" Never mind that they had seen God change the Nile River into blood, and that the pillar of fire by night and the cloud by day were old hat by now. The Red Sea was old news too. That happened yesterday. They were thirsty today, with the only water they had unavailable to drink. So they were going to die. The people asked, "What have you done for us lately, God?" It's so easy for believers to forget what God has done. The victories of yesterday fade in comparison to the problems of today. It's not that we're to remain in the past, never moving forward. We are to continue growing in the Lord day by day. But that growth is built on what God has done before. Don't forget what God has done, and then remember what you need to do. The people of Israel didn't. Fortunately, Moses did. The people of Israel complained, "What are we to drink?" What did that accomplish? I think everybody realized they needed some water. It probably had not slipped Moses' mind that they'd had nothing to drink for the last 3 days. That's a hard thing to overlook. Complaining about the water at Marah really didn't do much good either. The water is bitter at a place with a name that means bitter. Thank you for stating the obvious. The people didn't remember what to do, but Moses did. The people cried out. Moses cried out to the Lord in verses 25 and 26. And he cried out to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a log, and he threw it into the water, and the water became sweet. There the Lord made for them a statute and a rule, and there he tested them, saying, "If you will diligently listen to the voice of the Lord your God, and do that which is right in his eyes, and give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of the diseases on you that I put upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord your healer." Moses cried out to God. The words used in the Bible for cried out are words that mean a call of distress. Most often they're used in Scripture for a prayer to God seeking deliverance. It was not that Moses did not realize the seriousness of the situation. The difference was that Moses knew what to do about it. Moses had not forgotten who brought them out of Egypt. He had not forgotten who parted the sea. He had not forgotten who was in the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. God answered Moses' prayer. Through a miracle, God made the bitter waters sweet. What bitter waters do you face in your life? Are you willing to trust God who makes the bitter waters sweet? You can, because you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.